Right, so this is where we last left off. We made a payment to Hallie Bros, right? And we received a discount. So if I remember, we did the journal, we did the ledger, we did the subsidiary ledger. Okay? We made sure that we did not owe Hallie Bros anything anymore. So let's see what the next thing happened is we end up receiving a payment from the corner bookstore for $53.89. Okay?
Okay.
So we end up receiving a payment from a check number 801, okay? And this is from the corner bookstore for the payment of invoice number 102.
Okay.
So
you're gonna go into checking.
yes, checking. Okay. For the 53.89. Okay. And if the corner bookstore is paying for the invoice number 102, what does that mean? This means they're paying for what they owe us, which is the accounts receivable.
To go. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I am going to move a little quick through this so we can finally finish through everything. So I'll be asking you questions, but also I will also be pushing forward.
Okay.
Okay. So in this case, boom. Okay. So we have all the information that we need, right? And to verify this, we're going to go to my subsidiary ledger to just confirm that the $53.89 is correct. Okay. So we're going to go to our customers and we're going to check the corner bookstore. So here's the corner bookstore. Invoice number 102. They owe us $53.89. Why? The original invoice was that we sold to him $127.75 worth of materials. They end up paying half of it for $63.88. So that means they owe me $63.87. However, they ended up returning some products, and we gave them a refund, which reduced the bill down to $53.89. So that is correct. And then we didn't give them any discounts for this one, or we shouldn't have, right? It's a 50% COD, and it's just due in 5 days. So now that we double verified that, we can go ahead and proceed with the rest of the scenario, right? We received a payment from the corner bookstore. For invoice number 102. Received payment check number 801. Excuse me. Okay. So, journal's done. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on to that check in my deposits.
Okay.
Okay. This is the corner bookstore. For $53.89. We're just going to hold on to it. We're going to wait till the end of the day to deposit everything. Okay. Then let's go ahead and go to my ledger to update my accounts. Because now I receive some money. I should definitely update my checking account for that. Okay. So here I am checking. Received payment check number 801. I'm assuming we're still on the 15th page. Let's see. Yes, we're still on page 15. And we received a check for $53.89. So we're still in the negative. But don't worry. It's only the 25th, right? We cut that check out for that. Let me see. Didn't we just cut a check?
Yeah.
Yeah, we cut the check out on the 24th. So again, if we mailed it out, it's processing, right?
Right.
Or in this, oh, we wrote on the 25th. So in this case, it's still processing. So we still have this money, right? We still have $500 in our account.
Mm-hmm.
And that to this $2,000 check that we wrote, it's still pending for transaction,
Right.
right? So 196012 on the credit side, so negative should be there. Right? And then we need to reduce the accounts receivable because we received a payment. Okay? Receive payment, check number 801 for the $53.89. Right? So that should bring you down to 1514.38. Okay, so that is my current accounts receivable, right? Because now the quarter bookstore no longer owes me for invoice number 102. Okay, so journal, ledger is done. Now I need to go to my subsidiary. Okay, so this is where I need to record that I received my payment, right? So today's the 25th. We receive payment, check number 801 for invoice number 102. And we are on journal number 15 here. And because we received a payment, I'm going to put that in my payment column for $53.89. So that should tell you that Quarter Bookstore owes you $194.10, which is correct because that's my invoice number 105 for that exact amount. Okay. So I did subsidiary, so I did ledger, journal, ledger, subsidiary ledger. And all I did was receive a payment, so that has nothing to do with my inventory.
Okay.
So I should be done right there. Okay. Then I ended up processing 2 more purchase orders. Okay. So go to my purchase orders. Okay, and we're gonna process 2 more purchase orders. So in this case, I got purchase order number 315. Today is the 25th because we know we have a large order coming up soon. So 315 is going to be to
Atlas Coffee.
Atlas Coffee. I don't know why that says all things ceramics. It should say Atlas Coffee. Okay. So Atlas, right? We're buying 125 pounds. Mm-hmm.
And the unit price is 140 instead of
And then my Supreme coffee is currently at $164. For a grand total of $380. Okay? We haven't received my other two coffees yet, or my other coffee yet, right? We're still pending on that because I just requested it the day before. Okay? And now I also have to do 316, which is to all things ceramics. Right? For this time for 100 coffee mugs, and it is currently priced at $2.51. Okay, all things ceramics. Coffee mugs, 100 of them for $2.51. So that should give you $251. Okay? Next says here that we need to submit an order for Great Restaurant. So here, good thing that we ordered some coffees because Great Restaurant wants to buy out 78 pounds of regular coffee and 75 pounds of the Supreme coffee, which is a lot of coffee, right? So the Great Restaurant, they want, so we're going to put in sales order number 108. Okay. All right. So since this is just an order, we're going to go to my sales order. Sales order number 108, perfect. Today is the 25th, 108, to who? Great Restaurant. So let's see, Great Restaurant. Here's Great Restaurant. So perfect. I'm going to copy their order. Okay. But this time they want 78 pounds of the regular coffee and 75 pounds of the Supreme coffee. So this company only wants our coffees. They don't want our coffee mugs. Okay, so multiply them across. And we're going to match it against what our sales order says. Okay, so here $585.87. $585.87. Okay. All right, so we have a sales order, so that's pending to be delivered on the 27th of June. Okay. Now we need to do some more grand opening sales. This is where we sold 265 regular medium coffees, 193 large regular coffees, 270 medium Supreme coffees, and 195 large Supreme coffees, and 9 ceramic coffee mugs. There's a tax, and this is all going to be cash sales. Okay. So we definitely have enough space to record our sales here. So here we go. We had checking, and we're going to list out all the sales for the medium regular, large regular, medium Supreme, large Supreme, and the ceramic coffee mugs, plus the sales tax. So right here, I'm going to copy this section right here. Okay, and we can't forget to include the cost of goods sold as well. Excuse me. Okay. So let's start with the first one.
We're gonna be depositing $2,728.10.
Okay. So I did my equal sum there, so I don't have to do my equal sum to determine whether all my debits and credits match. So I'm just going to go ahead and start typing in all of my credits right now. Okay, starting with the medium regular.
$527.35.
Large regular.
$577.07.
Medium supreme.
$672.30.
Large supreme.
$680.55.
Ceramic coffee mugs.
$62.91.
And sales tax.
$207.92.
So I should have $2,728.10. Awesome. 272,810. Awesome. Okay. So then let's go ahead and plug our numbers into my ledger. Because this time I'm going to be putting in lots of money into my checking account. So before that, let's go to my deposits to deposit my $2,728.10 for my in-store sales. 272,810. Okay, so today is the 25th. This is deposit number 10. We're going to add together my
Corner bookstore and the in-store sales.
Good. So in this case, I should be depositing a total of $2,781.99.
Yes. We definitely in the black now.
Right? Definitely. Okay, so 272,810. Okay. And I definitely going to go update my checking account now. So checking. In-store sales 15 for 272,810. And that put me in a positive $767.98. So good, right? But of course, that just means I put enough money into the checking account enough to pay for the $2,598 payment I just made. Okay. Now let's go to sales or my revenues. And let's list it all out. Starting with my medium regular coffees. So here I sold 265.
And that'll be $527.35.
Now give me a total ending balance of $28,1386. Okay. My large regular coffees. I sold 193 of them.
93. And that's
577.07.
577.07.
Okay. Which will give me a ending balance of 3471.39. Okay. Then my medium supreme coffee. We sold 270 cups for 672.30. And that should give you a total ending balance of 3583.11. 3583.11. Okay. Then for my large supreme coffees,
We have 195.
for $680.55. So that should give you an ending balance of $3,961.15. Okay, 3961.15. 3961.15. Okay. Then I got some ceramic coffee mugs. I sold 9 of them.
That's to give you $1,103.39. Nope. Wrong answer.
No worries.
Okay, 895. Okay, 958.38.
Yep, 958.38. Good. Last but not least, we got some sales tax payable. Excuse me. So some sales tax. Let's see. Some sales tax payable. Today is the 25th for in-store sales. Journal 15 for 207.92.
And that gives you 1,029.11.
Good. 1029.11. Good. Now that we finished my journal, finished my ledger, right? This is an internal sale, right? Has nothing to do with the customers that you do because these are in-store customers. Okay. All right. So let's see. For the sales of our in-store sales, we end up using 42 pounds of regular coffee and 42.5 pounds of Supreme coffee. Okay, so this is where we gotta go to an inventory worksheet. For 42 pounds of regular, 42.5 for Supreme.
Supreme.
Okay. Inventory worksheet. We're gonna go to a regular coffee. It's the 25th for 42 pounds.
And we're gonna use 1.632683.
Excellent. So how much is that going to give you?
$68.57.
68.57. Excellent. So let's go ahead and update my inventory. Okay, because I just used 42 pounds. So I got 81 right there. I just used up $68.57. So that should give you $132.25. Okay. So now your new cost per item has increased. Okay, so you got 81 pounds left. So 68.57. 6857. Supreme coffee. Let's see how many pounds did we sell? We sold 42.5. So let's see which batches of inventory are we going to tap into.
Okay, we're gonna finish up the 20.5. And we're gonna take 20 out of the 125.
22.
22.
Yeah. Okay, so 20.5 plus 22 is going to give you 42.5. Okay, so we already know that the 20.5 pounds at $1.84 is a total of $37.72. So we can get rid of that. Okay, and we're going to take 22 pounds at $1.86 because that's the last. It's the only batch that we have left.
Okay, that'll be 40.92.
Good. Giving you a grand total. You add those two up to get you to 42.5 pounds at $78.64. $78.64. Okay. So let's go ahead and subtract that out. So what is 125 minus 22?
103.
Okay. Gives you $191.58 left. Okay. So for Supreme, we got 78.64. And then for regular, we got 68.57.
7.
Okay. So now we finished my journal. I need to update my ledger so then my inventory reflects what I need to have. Okay. Starting with the cost of goods sold. We used 42 pounds. For 68.57.
And the total will be 677.50.
Good. 677.50. Okay. We used 42.5 pounds. For 78.64.
Okay, you get 724.42.
Good. 724.42. Okay. Then we gotta go to my inventory. Okay, here's my regular coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Because we used 42 pounds, which was 68.57. So you should have how much left?
132.35.
132.
I mean 25.
Yeah, 132.25. And does that match my inventory worksheet? Yes, it does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Last thing we need to update is going to be my Supreme coffee. Because we used
And it's supposed to be 191.58.
$191.58. Which does match your inventory on hand. Good. Okay. Okay, so we end up receiving another invoice or a bill, okay,
Mm-hmm.
from Atlas Coffee Importer. So we received our coffees because we were running pretty low, weren't we?
Right.
So in this case, I got invoice number 370 for the 125 pounds of regular coffee at 138, and then my Supreme coffee at $1.60. Okay, total costing me a total of $372.50. Okay. Here's the freight for COD for $62.50. Okay. Okay, so here I receive my regular coffee, my Supreme coffee. No, I only have enough for we're on the 26th now.
Yeah, regular coffee is $172.50.
Okay.
And Supreme is 200.
So total $372.50.
Right.
Okay. We're gonna change up this, right? It's still at Atlas Coffee Importers, but this is invoice number
370.
70. Okay. Let's also do the COD.
Okay, you're going to put it's going to go into checking.
Not go into checking. It's gonna come out
I
from
mean,
checking.
out.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So 62.50. This is invoice number 672. COD, and we need to cut our check. Okay, so check number 1527. Okay. Right. So before we do anything else, I'm going to confirm that I did receive one of my purchase orders. Okay.
Yes.
So it's gonna be the previous one. So let's see. Atlas Coffee for $372.50. Yes. Okay. So we can go ahead and update our ledger accounts because we just received coffee, right?
Right.
So we need to update my coffee accounts, which is right where we left off. Okay, so regular coffee. Okay, for what was it, 172.50
Yes.
plus $31.25. You should now have $336 even.
Okay.
Okay, so that was my regular coffee. Now I gotta update my supreme coffee. For the 200 plus $31.25. Okay, so you should get a total of
422.83.
422.83. Good. Okay. Since we're already on assets, I'm gonna go ahead and put my check in there first. Okay, for $62.50. So you should be at 705.48.
8. Yes.
Okay. Then, since you end up receiving a bill from all Atlas Coffee, you owe more money. So accounts payable. Invoice number 370.
$2,305.21.
$3,615.21.
Okay. Let's see what I did. Okay. Okay, yeah, I got it. 2,615.21.
Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so now that I plugged in my ledger, I need to go to my subsidiary ledger because now I owe Atlas Coffee more money. Okay, here's Atlas. So 15 days from now is July 11. 30 days from now is July 26. Okay. We owe $372.50. So now for Atlas Coffee, I owe a grand total of $1,846.25. I also need to make sure I update Frontline to ensure that they received my check. I think it was like 672. General Journal. Started on the new one, 16. COD. For 62.50 and.
Is a General Journal 16?
Mm-hmm.
Did I get through 15 that quick?
Yeah. So remember we started the new one?
Yeah.
We had to cut the transaction in half, so we just started the 16. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so you made a payment with check number 1527. So now you should be owing $0. Okay. So we did all three worksheets. The last one we have to do is inventory because we just received new inventory. Okay, starting with the first one, regular coffee. We purchased 125 pounds at $1.38.
$1.38.
Right, that should give you your $172.50 plus $31.25. Should give you your $203.75. So let's add that in here, right? Because we don't have 81 anymore. We're going to add 125 pounds to it to get you a grand total of 206. Okay? And then 132.25 plus $203.75 should give you an even $336. Okay? And then again, since I have the calculation for the average cost per item to be calculated for me automatically, because I purchased more inventory and it keep every batch of inventory I'm buying, the price keeps going up. So therefore, it went up. Oh, actually it went down. Cool. It went 163.10. Cool. Oh, because we paid less this time.
Mm-hmm.
So then your Supreme Coffee. Oops, $1.60.
Now 200 even.
Mm-hmm. For a total of 231.25. So this case, because we're using FIFO, we need to figure out what this batch of inventory average, cost per item is. Okay. And you should get $1.85. Let me see. Is this evened out? $1.85? Yes, it is. So plug that into your inventory. What was that?
No, I was when you was asking about the price of the would turn out to be $1.85.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. So did we get to 422.83? $422.83, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
How did you get 228?
Where?
Uh, for the Supreme Coffee, the grand total. How many pounds you got?
Because we have 103 from the previous one, plus 125.
Okay, let's see.
Because we sold 22 pounds, remember?
Right.
So 125 minus 22 gave you 103.
Okay, I got it. I've been punching in so many numbers like I lost my spot. So yeah, 228.
No worries, sorry.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we good.
Okay. So received our regular coffee, Supreme Coffee. So now we need to receive our ceramic coffee mugs. Okay. Invoice number 170. We purchased 100 mugs at $2.50. Freight charged us was $100, giving us a total amount of $350. Okay. Today, for the ceramic coffee mugs, 100 of them. Okay. They have a 1% 10 net 30 from all things ceramics. Okay. So what do you need to have here? Okay.
Okay, we got the purchase expense.
Purchase expense for how
Uh,
much?
350.
Okay, so 250 for the purchase expense,
Expense.
100.
Yeah, for the freight.
Total is 350. Good. Okay. We also need to update my invoice number, right? Because it's not 162, it's 170. Okay. Okay. So first things first, we gotta go update my ledger. Actually, wait. Purchase order first,
Yes.
because that's the one that we always forget. Purchase order first. Okay. For all things ceramics. There you go for the $250. Invoice number 170. Okay. Then we can now update our ledgers. Okay. Ledgers. So we know that we have a purchase expense and a freight expense. This time we bought 100 coffee mugs
Right.
for $250. So your total account balance should be $841.20. Okay. And then we had some freight expense for delivery of 100 coffee mugs.
So it's going to be 300 for your grand total.
It should be more than 300.
I mean 400.
Yeah, should be 400, right? And we need to update our accounts payable because we owe more money. Okay. So like I mentioned many times before, right? This is very typical of a business that's starting up from scratch, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
you need to make all of these expenses first, and then slowly but surely you will eventually will start picking up your profits. Of course, you got to sell to people, right? If people don't know who you are, then you need to do something to get people to know who you are, right? So slowly but surely you
Right.
start building up your brand name, you start marketing yourself, and then eventually all the expenses, all the purchases that you've made, all the liabilities will slowly start paying itself off as soon as you start, you know, bringing in all of that income, right?
Right.
So very typical that you owe lots of money. But we are being responsible, right, of
Mm-hmm.
making our payments, right?
Yeah.
Slowly but surely. Invoice number 170 for that $350. So you should have a new account balance of $2,965.21. Okay. Now we need to update my subsidiary ledger because now I owe Atlas Coffee, I'm sorry, All Things Ceramics Coffee more money. Okay. Today's the 26th. What did we do? We end up receiving
100 mugs.
for 170.
Mm-hmm.
General Journal 16. Okay. They gave us 10 days, if
Right.
not to pay in 30. So again, 10 days from now, it's going to be the 6th of July. 30 days from now, it's going to be the 26th of July. Okay, for $350. So again, now that you owe another $350, you owe a grand total to All Things Ceramics for $1,118.96. Right? And of course, we need to update my inventory because periodic is all about purchases. Okay? Here we are, ceramic coffee mugs. Today's 26th. We received 100 mugs at $1.25. At $2.50, excuse me, to give you $2.50 plus $100 freight gave you $3.50. You divide that by 100, it's going to cost you $3.50 each. Even though it's not necessary for us to do the average or the cost per item, because at the end of the day, we're going to add them all up and find out what our average cost is. But
Mm-hmm.
practice purposes only. It should be $3.50 each. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Let's take the next 10 minutes to just do the sales section. Then we'll take a
Mm-hmm.
break and then come back for the cost of goods sold. Okay?
Okay.
So first things first is I'm going to copy my sales that I did earlier, right? Because it's the same transaction here. Okay, that should be enough space for page 16. right, we are going to equal sum this. Okay. All right, so sales medium regular coffee, we sold 257 cups for $511.43. We sold large regular cups, 200 of them for $598.
$5.98.
And we sold our medium supreme coffee, 260 cups.
$647.40.
Then we sold our large supreme cups, 199 of them.
$694.51.
And then we sold 11 ceramic coffee mugs for
$76.89.
And then sales tax was
$208.58.
So let's see. Does our grand total equal 2736.81?
81.
Good. 2736.81. Okay. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and deposit that money for our in-store sales. 273681. Okay.
All right.
Today is the 26th. Deposit number 11 for the $2,736.81. Right, because it's the end of the day. Excuse me. All right. So, first things first is we got to put that money into my checking account. So, let's find out how much money we actually have now. Okay, so checking. For 2736.81. Okay. How much money do we now have?
$3,442.29.
$3,442.29. Good. Okay. Then we need to update all of our revenues, starting with, I guess we could do the ceramic coffee mugs first, since we're already here. Okay, we sold 11 of them. Okay, so ceramic coffee mugs, we sold 11 of them.
$76.89.
76.89. Okay. $76.89. Okay. Giving us a grand total of
$1,035.27.
good. 1035.27. Good. Okay. So our medium regular cups, we sold 257. For $5.11.43.
$3,335.29.
Good. Good, good. Our large regular coffees.
$598.
Okay, we sold 200 of them. For $5.98 even.
And the total would be 69.39.
Perfect. Good. Okay. Then my medium supreme coffees. We sold
647.40.
we sold 260 for that 647.40. Right?
And that would give us 4,230.51.
For 230.51. Good. Okay. Our large supreme. I believe we sold 199. Let's see. 199.
Hmm.
For 694.51.
$4,655.66.
Good. 465566. Good. Last but not least, our sales tax payable. For in-store sales for the 16th journal here for 208 and 58 cents.
Yes.
We'll give you a grand total of
1229.69.
12. I got 1237.
Okay. So let's see.
So it's 208. Oh, maybe you put 200. No, that doesn't make sense. Actually, yes.
Okay, got it. 237.69.
Good. Okay. So this is where I'm gonna stop here. Okay. We'll come when we come back. We'll do the cost of goods sold section.
Okay.